on the mic. Okay. I can hear from here, right?
Yeah, right.
A few of you guys have heard this piece. I added more to it. So, yeah. I loved him. Love to love him. Love to love the thought of loving him always, but he was always confusing me. Treated me like a queen physically, took care of me in every aspect except what was most important to me. You see, emotionally, I was starving. Mentally, I was drained. Running out of energy trying to figure out what was going through his brain, what pain he had that caused him to shut me out. I just wanted to love him. How could that be so hard to accept? I didn't understand and he just kept me a babe. I never had anything to say. I needed him to communicate, but words never came to him and therefore I never got them. So when he didn't know, I didn't know either. I was always left somewhere in the middle, eager to know where we stood. Wanted to be with him officially because he liked me so good, but didn't know how to love. And I love the thought of loving him. Love to love the thought of loving him even when it hurt. Even when it felt like he wasn't listening and I needed to be heard. Figures my sensible thoughts have been blurred since day one when he looked at me and I fell. Fell victim to a love that would never prevail due to a lack of understanding on my part and effort on his. But I didn't know that then. And you couldn't have convinced me that he was anything less than amazing when he took me home to meet the family I was having the time of my life. I was so high off an image of perfection, I neglected the fact that there was something missing. Tender thoughts that were supposed to linger after passionate kisses have been replaced by my yearning wishes for him to open up. And one day he decided to try his luck, and in those 3 words sent through a text message, he tried for once to convey his feelings. But it was just a little too late because I had stopped believing in him. I was already in the process of healing the surprisingly deep wounds caused by him, and had given up on hope. I had given up hope on anything that we could have been. But again, I loved to love him. So I thought hard about giving in because he said what I wanted to hear. But my biggest fear was that he said it and I don't think he meant it. I think he was scared and didn't want. I think he was scared and didn't know how to admit it, but then again, it sounded so good. I wish I could take those words and run, keep them captive so they never become distant, but of what use are words that weren't truly meant? Even more important, what was the point of all the time we spent when it led to nowhere and I still know nothing? The trust has gone missing and I don't know where to find it, so as usual, he sits there empty-minded and I'm back to where I started. Questioning him and questioning me. I think this romance started way too quickly. Lost in a love quite unhealthy for me, and in his greatest